reisen, to travel, reisen. I travel, ich reise. I travel, ich reise. You travel. So how do you say you travel using du in German? Remember, normally you remove the en from the infinitive. So you're left with this. And for do verb forms, you add an st. However, there's a little rule that says when the verb stem ends in s, the sz or the scharfes s, x or z, you drop the s on the st or the do ending. So instead of adding an st, just add a t. And then you have du reist, you travel. You travel, du reist. So we don't want to have a double s here. This happens with other verbs like heißen, remember? We say du heißt, not with a scharfes s and then an s, so just simply a t, you add a t here, du heißt, your name is. Grüßen, to greet, du grüßt, you greet, not grüßt with the scharfes s and then the s. Begrüßen, grüßen is to greet, begrüßen is like to greet but also to welcome. So think of the grüßen as just a quick hello, and begrüßen is a hello, but the person also makes you feel welcome. Okay, so with the du it would be du begrüßt, not with the scharfes s and then the s. Faxen is to fax, like to fax something using a facsimile machine. So du faxt, not faxed with an x and then an s. Heizen means to heat up, so you heat up would be du heizt. Again, without the s, du heizt. Okay, so remember, if the stem ends in an s, the sz or the scharfes s, an x or a z, then you drop that s from the st ending. Remember, these are all considered regular verbs. They just have this small peculiarity about them when you conjugate them in the do form. Okay, so let's continue. He travels. Reist. Reist. He travels. Reist. Okay, so let's review and then apply what you've learned. To travel, of course, is reisen. Ich reise. I travel. Du reist. You travel. Reist. He travels. Sie reist. She travels. Over here on the right, we have some words that will give you a little bit more information about the verb or the action here. So the first one is gern, gladly, oft, often, viel, a lot, morgen, tomorrow. Notice morgen has a lowercase m. Morgen with the lowercase m means tomorrow. If it has a capital M, morgen, it means morning, as in guten Morgen, good morning. So again, this is the lowercase m, meaning tomorrow. Okay, so now here's the fun part. Let's apply what you've learned. If I want to say I travel gladly, I would say ich reise gern. However, you're saying, well, that's a little unusual. In English, we don't usually say I travel gladly. So that's a good point. What this really means is I like to travel. So when you add gern, we use gern as one way to say that you like to do something. So gern with a conjugated verb can mean that you like to do something. So I like to travel would be ich reise gern. Ich reise gern. I travel often. Ich reise oft. I travel a lot. Ich reise viel. I travel tomorrow, literally, ich reise morgen. However, that means something similar to I'm traveling tomorrow or I'm going to travel tomorrow. Ich reise morgen. Now, if I want to say you like to travel, making a statement, I would say du reist gern. Du reist gern. You travel often. Du reist oft. Du reist oft. You travel a lot. Du reist viel. Du reist viel. You travel tomorrow or you are traveling tomorrow. Du reist morgen. Du reist morgen. He likes to travel. Reist gern. He travels often. Reist oft. He travels a lot. Reist viel. He travels tomorrow, meaning he is traveling tomorrow, he's going to travel tomorrow. Reist morgen. She likes to travel. Sie reist gern. She travels often. Sie reist oft. She travels a lot. Sie reist viel. She's traveling tomorrow. She's going to travel tomorrow. Sie reist morgen. Let's ask some questions now. If I want to say, do you travel? I would simply say, reist du? Does he travel? Reist er? Does she travel? Reist sie? If I want to ask the question, do you like to travel? We'll put that together with gern. I would say, reist du gern? Reist du gern? Do you travel often? Reist du oft? Reist du oft? Do you travel a lot? Reist du viel? Reist du viel? Are you traveling tomorrow? Reist du morgen? Reist du morgen? Remember, the du is the informal you, so you would use this with someone you know well, a friend, family member. Okay, does he travel? Reist er? Does he like to travel? Reist er gern? Reist er gern? Does he travel often? Reist er oft? Reist er oft? Does he travel a lot? Reist er viel? Reist er viel? Is he traveling tomorrow? Reist er morgen? Reist er morgen? Does she like to travel? Reist sie gern? Reist sie gern? Does she travel often? Reist sie oft? Reist sie oft? Does she travel a lot? Reist sie viel? Reist sie viel? Is she traveling tomorrow? Reist sie morgen? Reist sie morgen? That's it for this lesson. To continue learning the verb reisen, click on the video that appears here on your screen to go to the next lesson. See you soon. Bis bald.